Visit New South Wales, home to Australia's most iconic destinations. Lake, Hooker Park, Glory Hole Cave, Rooty Hill, and of course, Kumboogle Kumbang. It's also home to the last remaining coalition government on the continent, which is why here at the New South Wales Government, we are utterly ourselves about the coming election. New South Wales. First stolen in 1788, this was once a small penal colony racked by Today, thanks to us, it's a thriving modern state racked by Need to create a cushy job for yourself once you quit politics? Rort bushfire funds for political gain? Arrest peaceful protesters? Or sick the anti-terror police onto a pesky journo? Come to New South Wales and visit Deniliquin, the perfect getaway when you're being summoned by a parliamentary inquiry into backroom deals with dodgy developers. Speaking of which, don't miss our native forests and wildlife, except you probably will, because by weakening land clearing laws to help dodgy developers, we've destroyed so much of them, we've made it into the top list of deforestation hotspots, alongside the Congo and the Amazon. Did that at least boost our economy? Nope. Our state forestry is losing millions, which means we're making people here pay to destroy their own native forests. We also made them pay for other ups of ours, like ferries too tall for our bridges, trains too wide for our tunnels, trams too cracked to work, and ships too full of COVID to disembark. But we said YOLO. We also sold off their roads, ports, poles, wires, buses, public housing, even their land titles office, and yet we still tripled our budget deficit, because we're good economic managers. But when it comes to selling out New South Wales, nothing beats our climate policy. Remember that time a lump of coal brought this piece of into Parliament? We thought that was so based, we pulled off the same stunt in our Parliament the next day. Not so New South Wales. That didn't age so well. So ever since then, we've been working hard to rebrand ourselves as climate leaders. But the truth is, we approved 16 new coal mines during our last term alone. And if re-elected, we're due to approve 8 more, including this one, run by a company that just got busted for endemic corruption across Africa. So they'll fit in fine here in New South Wales. But our biggest goes out to the regional communities we claim to champion. That's why Matt just gave Santos approval to enter their farms without permission. Visit the Liverpool Plains, the perfect spot for a pipeline no one here want, carrying coal seam gas mined from our last great inland forest right under the food bowl of the state by a company that's already been fined for contaminating aquifers with uranium. What could go wrong? When you put all this together, you might be thinking of not voting for us at the coming election. Thankfully, New South Wales is the only state in Australia where preferential voting is optional, which is great for us, because preferential voting is what got all those not candidates elected at the last federal election. So don't use it here, because if enough of you vote 1 for the not candidates running in this election, and then number every box, putting the candidates last, not only could New South Wales end up with a not government, you'd also kick the coalition off the continental map of Australia. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? Visit New South Wales before we sell out what's left of it. Authorised by the Department for 12 years of corruption, bullshit and dead koalas.
Thank you to all our patrons for making the Honest Government ads possible, especially our patron producers. If you want to help us keep governments honest, you can do so at patreon.com/The Juice Media, or you can grab some merch from our store. You'll find all the links in the video description. Till next time.